Concessions.
Odyssey is the original story. It's supposed to be the very first story of Odysseus winning the 10-year Trojan War, played by Matt Damon. And you have his wife Penelope, played by Anne Hathaway, who is trying to hold down the castle in their home while their suitors being in a house being rude and disrespectful. And then you have his son Timocles, played by Tom Holland, who's trying to keep the name of his father's sake, and he believes that he's alive and goes searching for him. This movie is absolutely incredible. I'm gonna be honest with you now. I really don't have anything bad to say about this movie, and I've learned a lot about the Odyssey over the year. I guess trying to prepare myself for this movie, and yeah, this feels like the original story of tons of movies and stories that I've seen in the past, and to see this in the vision of Christopher Nolan is just absolutely amazing. This movie is absolutely amazing, from the way it looks, cinematography. Nothing is CGI in this movie, which is incredible. From the Cyclops to the whirlpool, um, just the views and visions of the beach and the sunset. It's amazing. It just shows that everything doesn't have to be CGI. Like, this looked 100 times better than the beach on Moana, and they spent millions of dollars on that movie. And it just shows you that, practical effects are just still the best thing out here. This movie is about Greek mythology, but it's so modern. The language is even modern. Um, and it feels grounded, but still in a supernatural kind of way. Christopher Nolan has a great way of doing that. If you think about, like, bringing a comic book character to life, like a Batman, I guess you could say. The performances are absolutely incredible. Matt Damon carries this movie. He truly is the lead in this movie. Anne Hathaway gives an amazing and emotional performance all the way through. Tom Holland, man, this is the first time I've seen Tom Holland, and he's like not as Spider-Man. I just saw Spider-Man, but watching this movie, it was like he's playing Timocles. This character in this movie. Um, Jeez, I said this movie has modern language, but Robert Pattinson kills this movie, and he speaks it. He taking this role seriously. He's that villain that you hate. He does absolutely incredible. He just might be the actor of the year with everything he has going on. All-star cast: Elliot Page, Lupita Nyong'o, John Leguizamo, Corey Hawkins, Zendaya, John Berthal. Everyone does absolutely amazing in this movie. The only thing I would say is, like, it's a little slow in the beginning, like, but like 25 minutes for things to kick in. That first real scene that happens is like the Cyclops scene, and after that, it's like it doesn't let up from there. Even the Cyclops is real. It was a puppet. It wasn't real. But there was no CGI for the Cyclops either, man. This is just one of Christopher Nolan's best work. Definitely a theater experience. Um and there's a quote from Christopher Nolan that just makes so much sense. It's like, the greatest tragedy isn't death. It is knowing that you have left your loved ones behind through war and destruction, where you can't spend time with your loved ones because of war and destruction. And if you think about all of Christopher Nolan's movies, that just makes so much sense. This man is top three directors of all time, if you ask me. And this movie got so much backlash for no reason. All this, like, what's really Greek and what's not really Greek. Where was that energy for My Big Fat Greek Wedding? Part one and part two. I ain't see no Greek people defending that. None of them actors was Greek. Where's the hate there? You feel me? But look, man, the Odyssey is definitely probably going to be my number one movie of the year. It was just absolutely incredible. I recommend that everyone sees it. Um, have you seen the Odyssey? If so, please leave your comments below. Let me know how you feel. Again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you follow me at Coops Concessions all across the board. I'm Coop. I'm out. Peace.
Coops Concessions.